Do you ever think to yourself, Kevin?
Always.
No.
No, I never share my thoughts with anybody.
Do you ever think to yourself, back in the day, you were a struggling comic, you were out there
Yeah, I was out
working
there.
so hard just to get noticed, and how much life is different now.
Well, I think it's the same for both of us. We both came from nothing. And we both came from,
Well, I don't know that we
hard
came from.
scrabble, salt of the earth.
I don't think we came from
God-fearing.
nothing. My father had a talk show, and I just inherited it. My father had Late Night with Conan O'Brien when it was on the radio, and then I just inherited it. And I was like, oh, Father, thank you.
I've done this show more times than Andy Richter has.
What are you talking about? That's not
I
possible.
think it's true. Probably more than you have.
You know what? I will say, I don't know if you remember, Andy, but I think you were there at our first show on September 13th, 1993. You were still doing SNL, I think, and you came down and you sat on the floor.
I came down and sat on the floor right in front of you, below the desk. I was on the desk at first, but they said, no, you got to get up. Because you couldn't see the camera.
But you were there for the first show.
I was sitting right there, and you were there.
On the floor, yeah.
On the floor, and I was watching, and I saw every mistake right from there. I watched you.
Well, this is good. This has been a nice shot in the arm.
I hope you've learned something from our little chat here today.
Nothing. I don't think I've ever learned anything from you, but I've always enjoyed you. I enjoy you very much. I really have a good time talking to you.
Seriously, I really appreciated everything you've offered me and everybody else. You brought on a lot of young comics on your show, which they were really grateful. I'd always hear people talking, comics saying how they did their first shot on Conan, and that's going to stay with them for the rest of their life.
It's a nice feeling.
My first shot was Johnny Carson, so that's what stayed with me. You're more of an afterthought, but still, I appreciate you.
I will take a backseat to Johnny Carson any day.
Now, I'm going to be really serious with you. I think you did a great job. I think you were one of the finest talk show hosts out there because you were different, and you did bring on a lot of people, and you created a situation, especially for me, where I felt comfortable and I could try things and be risky, and you had an amazing run, and you're not going to stop. You're going to be doing podcasts or whatever else. No, seriously.
Look at the end. You said whatever else, like landscaping.
No, podcasting, I said.
You'll be doing something else, a podcast, landscaping. I'm going to focus on landscaping. Kevin, so nice of you to say that, and sincerely, you're one of the all-time greats, and I'm so grateful that we're friends after all these years. I mean, I've known you
after all these years,
since I met you at SNL, and you were so nice to me then. I think I met you in 1988. I met you in February of 1988 when I started in SNL, and you and Dana Carvey walked in the room, and right away, you were just a gem of a fellow to me. So,
and you came on with Greg Daniels, both Harvard graduates.
All right.
Nerdy.
Okay.
Kind of googly-eyed.
Okay, let's wrap this up. The point is...
Smelly. Go ahead, wrap it up.
Wonderful. You said I had one of the greatest talk shows of all time.
Insecure.
Let's end on that note. Kevin, I want to thank you for being here. Enough with the googly. I never had googly eyes.
No, I want to thank you for having me here. Let's not mix things up.
Okay.
I want to thank you for. You didn't have to have me here.
No, I did.
But yet you went out of your. You didn't go out of your way, but
you called and texted every day.
Yes,
so I had no choice.
You made somebody
harassed me.
Go out of their way.
You
to
harassed
hire
me, and I had to have you on. Kevin Nealon.
First of all,
God bless. I'm ending this.
You hate to say goodbye, don't you?
Goodbye.
That's not how you say goodbye.
Farewell.
You're not even looking at me.
I'm not going to look at you
You're not
anymore.
looking at me.
Kevin,
you're saying goodbye.
Kevin, you've
Conan,
meant the
I
world
love
to
you.
me.
I love you.
And I love you too.
Conan,
Take
you're
care.
not looking at me.
Bye.